So in my haste to finish Tower 4, I left behind an incredibly important item. So if you go up here, this is the room with the door to the kind of shrine room. And if you go up here, there's a treasure chest with an insanely important item. In fact, you cannot do Tower 5 without it. So we get the crystal thread, which is what the fortune teller alluded to in Tower 4. And now we have to take this back to town. So I'm just going to do a quick cut and be back in town. Alright, so welcome back. Obviously, Positron playing Terranigma again. A little bit of a strange open because I got an item there. So we come back to town, we equip the crystal thread, go up here, we give it to L. Yes, it is crystal thread. Sure. Add power to protect you. Okay. Yeah. So we need to go get some rest, go take a nap. So we'll head back to our house, Elder's house. I guess is also our house. And we will go to sleep. And when we wake up in the morning, Elle will have something made for us. How nice of her. Yeah, I've had nights like that. This guy's just sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I bet, man. So quiet out here. And you're still frozen. Maybe we'll go see Elle. Maybe she's finished with our cloak. Hard at work throughout the night. Well, you see, I fell out of bed, so, see some very serious parallels to Illusion of Gaia here between Kara and Will. I don't know, Elle. No, Elle is going to actually just entirely work through the night, straight until morning, to get this done for us. It's very sweet of her. And again, it's interesting to think about, you know, how old are Ark and Elle? I mean, probably teenagers, maybe 16, 17? Maybe not even that old, considering Ark's mischievous nature? Hard to say. It could be young adults, but probably no older than 18, 19, most likely. I've had nights like that too, buddy. I also learned while getting out of that tower that save points work as quick points. And that if you die while somewhere else, you'll just go back to a save point, but you'll have all your items and such retained. Good, because I actually died on the way out of that tower, being very hasty. Alright, so let's come over here and... Hello. Sort of. Why, thank you. So, now we have El's Cape, which is a required item to get to the next dungeon. Is it a piece of armor, actually? Yeah, it is. Special cape woven by El. So, you see here that there are 4 sections. I believe there's that in the weapons section as well. There are 4 special pedestals, and these pedestals will be filled with very, very important items. They're either key items, key armor and weapons, or otherwise just very important items. Again, I don't know the specifics of that, but I do remember that those pedestals are specifically for very important items, or very important armor and weapons. So now with that, we can actually head over to Tower 5. Now, if you didn't do that first, when you arrived at Tower 5, you would get stunned and immobilized and knocked back out of the tower and are unable to proceed. But now that we have the cape that El has made for us, we are able to go and proceed. Yeah, so this magic would stop us otherwise. There we go. That would otherwise knock you outside of the tower. Now we can proceed here. Hey, we got to level up. Nice. More life, more strength, more defense, more luck. That was a good level. I don't know if that stuff is static or random. I imagine it's static, though. And we can one-shot these guys with the dive now, which is very nice. 2 gardeners. Gotta watch out for those. I think I have the Sleepless Seal equipped. A very bright opening. Can I go over here, though? Can. Oh. Your final... Well, let's check outside first. Oh, yeah, it's a trap. Fortunately, it doesn't take long to get back up here. That sparkle has something to do with our attack or something, that weird little sparkle you see occasionally. I'm not quite sure what it represents. Alright, so let's head over here for the supposed final challenge. Oh, it is very dark in here. Nice lighting. Oh my. And we get this crazy spider scorpion beast. I probably don't want to be in there. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember how to kill this thing. We are doing damage to it. It is pushing me back, though, which is probably bad news. I don't think... Oh, man. I can block those shots. Oh, he does knock away the torches, too. That's really neat. It looks like we can block his melee attack as well. Maybe. Alright, so that takes care of that. I gotta be really careful here. I may need to heal. You know what? Let's just be safe. And I'll actually heal here. I actually totally forgot this fight existed. Oh, I got turned around there. I don't think we can block that. We are kind of pushing him back, though. Boy, maybe I should just use the medium. Let's just do it. We have a lot of gems, so... 70 points. Okay, so that's actually significantly more than I thought it was. Oh, his face is all torn apart now. Thought I could block that, but not so much. It is very difficult to dodge some of these attacks. Just because they come out very fast and get a little bit of hit stun. You do get some decent time though, I guess. Can't afford to tank some of these though. Boy, how much health does this thing have here? It's taking 2 damage now that its armor is gone, it looks like. Nice, there we go. Ooh, yeah, I definitely could have handled that a lot better. I had a lot more or a lot less health than that, rather. Read the Shadow Keeper. We shall return to the Elder. There are going to be some things we want to take care of, though, before we go too much further. And I believe, sadly, this will be the last time we see this sequence. Or, well, I don't know if I should say that, but one of the last times we'll see this sequence. It should be Australia. Yep. Oh, that's definitely Australia. It's kind of funny. It's probably the one that's the most shaped like it is today. No Antarctica, though. I don't believe that's ever in the game. I could be wrong, though. And we can see some fairly significant landmarks on our world map here. There you go, fisherman. And a couple of the chickens. Alright. So, now there are a few more things. I think we can do them now. I'm gonna check. Hope I'm not wrong on that. Should be able to come in here now and take care of this. I believe we have to kill all of the enemies. Wow, we just crit that guy. That was pretty nice. Crit that guy too. Interesting that there's variable damage levels too, you'll notice. We don't always do the same amount of damage. Not like Illusion of Gaia where you always did the same amount of damage with every attack. There is some variance here. Gotta pick up that. Oh, shoot. There we go. Now we can go in this door. Oh yeah, so it kind of skips some of that animation, I guess. We don't get the actual room, because there were only 5 doors there. And we resurrected another place. And that will actually be important later. I think now we can also go do this one. Oh, that's right, it's up here. Maybe not? Boy, I really thought we could. Unless this is not where I'm thinking it is. I may have to look that one up. I know there's another spot here. I thought it was there, to be honest. Let me make a quick cut and figure out where that is before I continue, just to make sure we don't miss it. I want to show it off, too. I am very silly, and thinking back to my previous recording, realizing that someone's going to watch that and go, you dummy. So we actually don't have to try to pick up these rocks, we just move them. That should have been obvious, but I don't know why that didn't occur to me. So we need to make a path here. Oh, entirely. Can we push this sideways? Yeah, okay, this should let me through here. There we go, yeah, so that, I think we could do that at any time, actually. We could have done that before. There we go. And this one's very interesting. Moo was resurrected. If you remember Moo from Illusion of Gaia, that amazing yet devious dungeon. So those are the two kind of secret areas that you can unlock. And we'll be able to actually visit those later. So if you haven't figured out what's going on yet, then that probably gives you a pretty big hint. And I think I do want to buy a few items. Hello, Fisher guy. Something like that. Saw us reflected in the crystal blue. Very interesting. Alright. I don't know if we need poison cures. But I'm gonna buy some just in case. I don't really recall. We have a lot of money, so I'll buy some mediums. Now let's just buy. I want to do a full stack just in case we find more. But there we go. So now we'll have a lot of healing items. I could buy some Magirok as well, and I might as well, really. It would be nice to have cure spells, but we don't really have any right now, so I'll buy some ice, and I'll buy some fire. There we go. And now we can head back to talk to the Elder. Save first, though. In fact, I should make a backup there, just in case, while I'm also thinking of it. There we go. Resurrection of the continents. Life remains unborn. Alright. Much like Soul Blazer, it just gives us an arrow. It doesn't try to dilly-dally around it. I don't know if there's anything we can do with talking to Elle right now. Let me go check real quick. Please don't come in. Why? Oh well. Speaking on a personal level here, ladies, don't do that. We would much rather see you, or guys, I suppose, we would much rather see you, smile or not, before we head off. Trust me on that one. I believe, you can see here, there's now something in this little snow patch. And yeah, that's the hole, alright. Hello, Elder. What the hell have we got here? Leads to the surface. Yeah, it's some story. I like that arc, at least. They have him, you know, think, gee, you know, what the hell are you talking about, crazy old guy? Nope, we're all set here. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, we are in an underworld situation. We are kind of on the inside of the planet. So we also get a note here that the crystal spear will only work in the underworld. So once we go to the surface, the crystal spear's healing powers will no longer function. I actually totally forgot about that. Let's go, we bought some items. Well, I don't think there's anything here. But, Geronimo. Now we are in Chapter 2. Resurrection of the World. Yeah, pretty awful place we've come upon. Yeah, and he kind of just got sent all alone, too. Well, I suppose we have Yomi here. We get a little more of the dynamic between Ark and Yomi. Yomi's kind of a ball buster. Yeah, so this is the next phase of the game, and we will explore that next time. Thank you for watching. See you soon.